yeah, okay, so then in April, I'm not sure when it started to hit the internet, but with, was it Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the banana sandwiches, apparently were like all over the internet for some reason, which to me, as a southerner, was really weird because I grew up on banana and mayonnaise sandwiches. So apparently that was a thing, and I posted a thing of me making a banana sandwich on not Instagram, Tumblr. What did I say, Instagram? So apparently that was a thing. And banana sandwiches are really good if you add cinnamon to them, so yeah, they're good. And then apparently I had to make a phone call about something, and I have like really bad phone anxiety. I hate making phone calls because I don't know what state of mind the person is in. I can't read people over the phone. So yeah, I really, I'll answer the phone, but that's because I have no idea who it is, because caller ID, it costs, I don't know how much it costs, but you have to pay for it here. I'm sure that works everywhere, but yeah, because I can't afford caller ID right now, so I have to answer it because it could be family. Yeah. Anyhow, and then in April I got my first shorter haircut. You can see in my older videos like how long my hair was. It was like about down to here-ish. And then I finally, I was trying to grow it to my waist because first I started growing it out so I could do like Sailor Moon hair, but of course by the time it got that long I was kind of a little old for that, and plus it would have looked dumb. But you know, I just wanted to be able to do the Princess Leia hairdos, or at least somewhat, even if it was only on Halloween. But yeah, after like 3-4 years of it like being to here, I gave up. My hair, once it hits about mid-back, or what I'm going to call broadband length, it gets really scraggly. My hair is not meant to be long, and I, in April, finally accepted that and then cut my hair off. It looks so much better. Alright, another jump cut. Yeah, I've got to get some batteries because I actually do have a camera that I can record for a decent amount of time on, but the problem is I only, being broke, you can't really afford batteries that often, so I have like one battery because I keep cannibalizing these to use in my remotes for my TV. So yeah, I need to get some batteries, but at some point I'll be a little less jump cutty. That's a word now, so yeah, or 2 words, but anyhow. So I'm going to do half the year. We'll do the other half of the year tomorrow or some other time, because this is getting kind of long anyway. So in May, my friend and I, or at least I, did Star Wars Week. Yeah, so C and I have this thing where it started, I think, a couple years ago, where you pick a theme. It could be like My Little Pony, a TV show, a series of TV shows, whatever, where you dress office appropriate, inspired by a character, and then you have to try to guess who the character is. So, I think one year I did an X-Wing pilot. All I had was just a decent white tank top that came out. It wasn't like thin shirt. It was it covered a white tank top. It's orange capris and some kind of sunglasses headband thing. And that was as close as I could get. That's what I had. Let's see, what else have I done? Let's say, for example, you want to do, Princess Leia. Princess Leia on Cloud City. Then you would wear, a burgundy top, maybe some, whatever color pants, and, you put, a white vest over it. Something like that. Simple, where it's still office appropriate, but you still dress inspired by the characters. So we did that in May. And then I also saw Captain America Civil War sometime in May. I think I saw that once or twice. I can't remember if I saw it once or twice. I think I went with T to see that one. And then, actually back in, I think, November of 2015, I finally joined Ancestry as a paying member because, okay, on Ancestry, I finally decided to do the DNA test because when I bought it, they had a sale. Ancestry.com has a lot of sales for their DNA kit. I might do another video on that later. If you want me to do a video on that, let me know. If anyone out there is watching this. So they did that, and what they don't tell you, at least when I bought it, is that when you get your results, there will be a link somewhere to get the subscription for half off. I think that happens some other times anyway. but I took the advantage of it and I got a half off subscription. And between that, so I did that, and so somewhere between that and Family Tree DNA that I did years ago, I'm not even paying for that anymore. But I'm on the forums on that. So in the process of doing that and doing genealogy and checking old records and going back and forth, at some point I found my my grandpa's half-brother. So my grandpa was adopted, and I had my suspicions of who his parents were, but I couldn't quite tell because his parents' names are kind of uncommon. They're not that uncommon, but with this guy, I was able to figure out that we actually are related. I might do a video of that. Like I said, there's some potential videos in here. But you know, I've got in contact with my, I guess, great uncle's daughter, and we were able to get information and things, and found out that yes, we are related. And I'm not gonna say his name, my grandpa's half-brother's son looks a lot like my grandpa. It's like there's no denying that they're somehow related. So that was kind of weird. So I put them in contact with each other. I don't really talk to my grandpa that much because he's on my dad's side. I don't really get along with them that much, but yeah. So I don't know if they're still in contact, but they know about each other. So that happened. That was awesome. Okay, and then in June, when I say I do mean my grandmother, but she is not biologically my grandmother. She's my mom's older first cousin who raised her. And growing up, I was taught that she was my mom's mom. I wasn't taught any different until later on, but I still consider her my gran. Like I never met my mom's biological parents. My mom's dad passed away from a car accident in like 2004, I think. Yeah. And then my mom's mom actually passed away this past June. I did write her a few times, but even then I could tell her, when she wrote back, I could kind of tell her mind was starting to go, because she had, like stroke runs in my family, stroke and heart disease run in my family, so I'll probably kill over from either stroke or heart disease. I ain't even joking. And so she had a stroke at that point, and like several years back, and that was before 2008, because this was like 10 plus years ago, or somewhere in there. And you know, my mom has several half-siblings that I didn't know about until I was in college. I am Facebook friends with the half-siblings, but yeah, so that's kind of how I knew. So I didn't really see the point in keeping in contact with her because it would have really offended my gran. Like, my gran wants nothing to do with that part of, I guess, my family. It's complicated, but we're not going to get into that right now. So anyhow, she passed away around mid to late June, and the funeral, I don't know if this is ironic or unfortunate, but the funeral was around the same time as my gran's birthday, so I could not go to the funeral because I had to be with my gran for her birthday and whatever we were doing then. My mom's mom, she lives in the same state as I do, but it was like in another county where I'm not familiar with anything. There was no way I could go and come back and it not be noticed. So I was unable to go. Plus, it would have felt weird to go meet family at a funeral. That just doesn't sit right with me. So I just, you know, I couldn't go to my mom's mom. I don't even have, like, I don't call her, there's no grandma, nana, nanny, mama, mamo. I have nothing to call her. I've never met her. I don't have a grandma type name for her. She's just either her name or my mom's mom. Like, that's just how my family was, or is. Alright, so that is my 2016 from January to June. And then tomorrow, or at some point this week, I will do July through December because, yeah, this right here, that's all I went over right from here to here. So yeah, 2016, it was a year. Yeah. Hopefully this year will go better. It's not starting off too great, especially with a full-on argument where I had to storm out of the house yesterday. I mean, yeah, I might do a video on that too, because when I can get to my camera, because I have a text on here that I can't read while I'm filming. So, yeah, my family, it's, yeah, I don't even know what to say. So, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Yeah.